Students, this is question 9a1. We are given y is equal to 2x positive 3 divided by x negative 4, and we are asked to make x the subject of the formula. So that means instead of writing it as y equal to, we need to write this as x equal to. So for that, what I wish to do is I will cross multiply. I will get y times of x negative 4 is equal to 2x positive 3. Then you distribute y. That would give you xy negative 4 times y is equal to 2x positive 3. Then you move this x to the other side, move the y component to this end. So this would give you xy negative 2 times x is equal to 3 positive 4y. From here you pick out the x as common factor. That would give you y negative 2 is equal to 3 positive 4y. Now push this y negative 2 towards the right, and that is going to give you 3 positive 4y divided by y negative 2. So this is the required solution for the question. Now we got the next part. This is part number 2. We are asked to determine the inverse of f of x is equal to 2x positive 3 divided by x negative 4. Now this can be rewritten as y is equal to 2x positive 3 divided by x negative 4, and what I would like to do is I will replace x with y and y with x. So this would become x is equal to 2 times y positive 3 divided by y negative 4, and next is rewrite the equation for y. So we are making y as a subject. So this is equal to x times of y negative 4 is equal to 2 times y positive 3. X into y negative 4 times x is equal to 2y positive 3. Move this y to this side. You get xy negative 2y, and move this 4x to the other side. You get 3 positive 4x. So from here you take y out. That would give you x negative 2 is equal to 3 positive 4x. Push this towards the right. So you get y is equal to 3 positive 4x divided by x negative 2. So this would mean f inverse of x is equal to 3 positive 4x divided by x negative 2. You can also rewrite it like this. F inverse of x is equal to 4x positive 3 divided by x negative 2, with x component occurring as the first portion or first part. So that is the required solution for this question. Now this is the next part. This is part 3. We are asked to find the value of x given that f of x is equal to 0. So this would mean you have 2x positive 3 over x negative 4 is equal to 0. You cross multiply, you get 2x positive 3 is equal to 0. From here you move the 3 to the other side, you get 2x is equal to negative 3, and then you divide by 2 both sides, and that would give you division by 2, 2 gets cancelled, so x is equal to negative 3 over 2. So that is the required value for this question. Students, this is question 9b. We have a graph. So let me draw the graph. The x-axis, y-axis. We have a line. 3y is equal to x, and the associated inequality for this line is 3y is greater than equal to x. So this is given in the question. Now the next line is this line. Okay, and we got another line too. Okay, so all regions above this is shaded. Okay, all of this are shaded. Now this line is x is equal to 6, and this line is x positive y is equal to 40. Okay, now figure is not to scale. Now what we have to do is we will have to get the inequalities which define the shaded region. Find the inequalities which defines the shaded region. Right? Okay, so having stated that, let us move on. Step 1, from the figure, from the diagram, this is the line x positive y is equal to 40. Now we need to get the shading below. Okay, the shaded region is x positive y less than equal to 40. It's below this. This is point 1. Point 2 is this line x is equal to 6. Line x is equal to 6. This would imply the shading or the shaded region is on the right hand side. The shaded region is to the right. So that would mean our x is greater than equal to 6. Now of course the third inequality, it is already given. What is that? Already given that 3y is greater than equal to x. So point 1, point 2, point 3. So that is the solution for the first part of the question. So we have the second part, that is find the points of intersection. So we need to know this point, we need to know this point, we need to know this point. Now clearly this is x is equal to 6 and it is intersecting 3y is equal to 6. So I'm going to state that on observation x is equal to 6 intersects 3y is equal to x. So substitute x is equal to 6 into 3y is equal to 6. So let me write it like this, 3y is equal to x. So this implies 3y is equal to 6, which will give us y is equal to 6 over 3, which means 2. So therefore 6, 2 is a point of intersection. Probably you can write that. Right, so we got that. Now there is also another intersection here. X is equal to 6 is intersecting x positive y is equal to 40. Also x is equal to 6 is intersecting x positive y is equal to 40. So substitute x is equal to 6 into x positive y is equal to 40, we get 6 positive y is equal to 40. You push this 6 to the other side, you get y is equal to 40 minus 6, which means y is equal to 34. So that would mean 6, 34 is a point of intersection. Right, so we got this point also. Now x positive y is moving like this and it is hitting 3y is equal to x. So now we need to get this point of intersection. Okay, so I'm going to state here, we observe that x positive y is equal to 40 is intersecting 3y is equal to x. 3y is equal to x. So substitute 3y is equal to x into x positive y is equal to 40. So you get 3y positive y is equal to 40, which means 4y is equal to 40, which means y is equal to 40 over 4, which means 10. So what I'm going to do is put y is equal to 10 into 3y is equal to x. So 3 of 10 is equal to x, therefore x is equal to 30. So the point of intersection is what? Point of intersection is 30, 10. Okay, so we have got all this. So probably you can place this in a box. You can place this in a box, and one more point we add, you can place this in a box. So let's move on. Now you have the final part. Now it says the function p is equal to 4x positive 3y satisfies the solution set for the closed triangle or triangular region. What we have to do is which pair of x comma y values makes p maximum. Makes p maximum. Okay, so we need to get that. So take this value, p is equal to 4x positive 3y. Now what we have to do is, I'm going to state that here, we will now substitute the values of the intersection into p. So 6, 2 we substitute into p is equal to 4 times x positive 3 times y, right? That is the functional value for p. So if you make that substitution, then you get a value of 30. Next is 6, 34. So p is equal to 4 times of 6 positive 3 times of 34. This gives you 126. And next is 30, 10. The p value will be 4 of 30 positive 3 of 10. This will be 120 positive 30 is 150. So go and find out which of these hits the maximum. So clearly we can see 150. So clearly 30, 10 produces the maximum p value. So p is equal to 4x positive 3y is the highest at 30, 10. That's the solution for this question.